Very warm welcome indeed. It's a Thursday morning, the 3rd of February. If you're wondering where Molly is, well, there she is. There she is. There, just crept into the office. I'm recording this quite early today, around about 6, well, not too early, about 7 a.m. now. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's quickly moved to 7 a.m. I'm just going to show you where Molly is. And she's just with me there having a little lie down. Sometimes she goes on the red sofa, and but she's on the floor at the moment. Anyway, morning. I hope you're keeping well. I've got two bets for you today, 12 to 1 and 16 to 1, two big ones, and I'll pass them on to you in one moment. Southwell and Chelmsford, so they're both on the sand, and both got very good chances at big prices, and even if they're both in the frame, it's going to make a nice double, that's for sure, around about, well, I don't know, 14 to 1 to your money. But if one of them winks at the judge and does the business, well, that would be very sweet indeed. So I'll give you these two in just one momento, or even momento. And so get your pens and papers ready. Nice day yesterday on the line. There was two bets, both taking you to the payout counter. I'm just having a bit of a fiddle around with my screen here to make sure everything's right. Yeah, how hard can it be? 9 to 2 to 7 to 4. Well done, everyone who got on that. I put that on around about 5 p.m, 24 hours before the horse ran at Kempton last night. How hard can it be? I was the first on board with that one. 9 to 2 into 7 to 4. I did tell you that I thought Holly Doyle would win on that. No problems at all. I said I'll be surprised. And I said I know how strongly I fancied that, and duly won, job done. The other horse, Strategic Fortune, was really unlucky, and I don't often talk about unlucky horses, but Danny Muscott, he tried like mad. He got a steering wheel on the main and he just couldn't get through, and they had to veer to the rail to get through and just couldn't get up in time. Another half a furlong he'd have got there, but one that got away. But it was an each way recommendation. It was backed, I'm just moving the screen again, it was backed from 7 to 1 into 5 to 1. Poor John Butler, a very shrewd outfit indeed, very strong bet it was last night, and ran well, 7 on 5 to 1. Well, probably a one that got away, but there we go, nothing you can do about that. But the other one didn't. How hard can it be? That one won, 9 to 2, 7 to 4. So another winning each way double and another winning day, that's for sure. That followed up with a big Saturday with a 40 to 1 winning double, of course, at Cheltenham. And the couple of days before, I had a 14 to 1 winning double with Latino, FLING and MICKS Maestro both winning as well. So some big winners going in, and long may it continue. And it's a great pleasure to be doing business with you and giving you these opportunities to follow my free information daily. Usually I'm online at 6 o'clock of a night before, but sometimes, like today, I'm on early in the morning. It all depends. That's why it's best if you subscribe to the channel, because you do get the alerts then to know when I'm online. But generally I try to get on at 6 o'clock, but if there's nothing to pass on to you at that time, I'll leave it till in the morning and see how the markets have settled down, any non-runners, and a bit more time to study and get the information through from whoever. And so it's just a little bit more time, but I like to get them on at 6 o'clock the night before if I can. Just going to go back down and show you where Molly is. There she is down there. Look. Just have a little bit of a... Well, I think she's getting ready for our WALK, so I can't say that word, else all hell lets loose and you get so excited. But I think the problem is she's learnt to spell now as well, so I've got to be very careful, and I have to sort of be very careful what I say. WKAL, spell it the wrong way around. Anagram, that's the word, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think she's fathomed that one out yet, but I wouldn't bank on it. They're very clever, aren't the animals? Extremely clever. Right, okay, 2:30, the first way of the day. I've got two bets for you, 12 to 1 and 16 to 1. I think I told you that already, but anyway, I've told you again now. 12 to 1 and 16 to 1. Going to back them both singly and both each way. So then I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock for you, and I'll tell you what I've got then for Friday. It's a big Friday payday. That would be nice, wouldn't it, as we move into the weekend, as I say. And don't forget, last Saturday, going to be two 5 to 1 winners. There was only two bets. I put them on at 9 o'clock in the morning. On Saturday morning, they both won. Two bets, two winners, a little bit bigger around anti-post as well, and paid around 40 to 1, so I was very pleased with that. So be sure to stay very close to me over the next few days, running into some superb form, and I expect to have a huge February. And I was pleased with yesterday, a little bit unfortunate with Strategic Fortune not winning, but you have to take the rush with the smooth sometimes. The 2:30 at Southwell, number 1, it's called Admiral Lad. It's trained by young Chelsea Banham, who's had one winner this year from 17 runners, but she's had 30 winners in all. She's had 30 winners in quite a brief time, so she's going well and doing a lot with a little, because not too much to work with in her stable, but she does all right. Now this horse is stepping down in class to a 0 to 55 today, and I think that could be the making of him. I really do. He's only a 4-year-old. He is improving slightly as well, and he wouldn't have to improve that much to win today. He won 4 outings ago in this grade at 0 to 55, and he finds himself for the first time since then back in this grade today, 0 to 55. As I say, he did start stepping up in trip, stepping up in class by going to 0 to 60s. He was forced up into that grade by winning Wolverhampton in September, when he won under the same jockey today, Joey Haynes. But since then, he went up £6 for that win. Since then, Chelsea's got the horse back down to 57, and it's qualified to run in this 0 to 55. Sorry if that sounds a bit complicated, but essentially the horse has been going up in class, and now it's back down in class. And the last time it ran in this class, it won, and that was at Wolverhampton, although it was £2 higher. But, you know, I think the horse has improved £2 since then. And I know that Joey Haynes never moved a muscle on it last time up, went 9th of 12 at Wolverhampton. So I think this horse is coming to hand and it's ready to win. And I'm not put off by the big price at all. And I'm going to be having an each way bet on that one, that's for sure. Number 1, Admiral Lad. And it goes in the 2:30 at Southwell this afternoon. 2 single each ways, and an each way double is what I'm having. And you can absolutely choose yourself, of course, what you would like to punt. Okay, the second and final bet of today for this afternoon's racing and tonight's racing, and then I'll be back to you at 6 o'clock. By the way, do us a favour, do us that thumbs up. I really appreciate all the positivity, and it really helps my marketing on YouTube, and to spread the channel out, and to help the algorithms and the recommended for you channels. It helps. The thumbs up really helps me, so I'm really appreciative of that. And it also shows me you're listening and you care, and you're liking the journey, so that's really good as well, of course. 7:30 at Chelmsford tonight. It's an interesting 12-runner affair, and there's a horse I've had my eye on for quite some time running, and it runs tonight, and I think it is ready to win and pop up and land a big winner. It's ridden by Luke Morris, and funny enough, this horse was ridden by Joey Haynes last time out, who rides Admiral Lad today. It's funny how it goes around. What goes around comes around. Hopefully the daily double will go in today with these two. So Luke Morris replaces Joey Haynes on a number 5, Artisan Blur. But he has rode the horse twice before. He rode it when 2nd at Lingfield and 10th of 12 at Southwell. And I think Artisan Blur has got an exceptional chance of a really big price, to be honest with you. It's trained by little known Adam West. But Adam West, although not trained a winner this year out of 19 goes at the Cherry, did have 10 winners last year and 14 and 13 the previous 2. And good trainer, Adam. And again, does a lot with a little. And I think he's got this one ready to go, to be honest with you. It runs off a really low mark of 55 in this 0 to 55 handicap. And it won't take much winning this one. And I think Artisan Blur could be the one to do the business. Had a bit of a problem in running last time out. He had to run really wide as they come into the straight. That was at Lingfield. And if you're watching Lingfield, you know what it's like when they spin off it. It can be chaotic. And I think that he can strike that off, to be honest, with that run. And I think now this horse is ready to win. It's number 5. It's called Artisan Blur. It's trained by Adam West, ridden by Luke Morris, who has rode the horse, as I say, twice before. It's a filly, I beg your pardon. She is a filly, and she's running in the 7:30 at Chelmsford tonight. So that's how I see today's action. I think there's 2 good bets there at big prices, around about 12 to 1 and 16 to 1. Either one of them does the business, you're going to be in clover, and if they both finish in the frame, you're going to have a good day. And even if one of them comes in the frame, you'll do no harm on the day. So I like the look of these 2. Admiral Lad 2:30 Southwell, and Artisan Blur in the 7:30 at Chelmsford. That's how I see it. Just going to see if Molly's around. I think she's there. She is. She's down there, look. Right at the bottom there. There. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Have a great day. Enjoy it. I'll be back at 6 tonight. I wish you all the luck. And bye for now.